Hey guys, I'm back for another video, and they added a new wooden sword to the game. It's called the Tactician Sword. Now, if you guys remember, I've done 3 videos on this already. The strongest wooden sword in Hypixel SkyBlock. That started out with just a regular old wooden sword. I maxed it out, hot potato books, every enchantment, and of course, talisman spam, and the maximum damage I could possibly do with dragon armor. And then, Aspect of the Jerry came out, and I did the same thing. It was a weaker sword, but it was more of a meme, because it did literally 1 damage. But then, I was able to one-shot Enderman with it. It's been quite a while. I actually did do a part 2 to the wooden sword video, because I got myself even better talisman spam, superior dragon armor, and all the like. It was kind of weird. It's been a long time, I think like a month, 2 months, since the 3rd wooden sword video. Well, anyway, Tactician Sword was added to the game in the forging update 0.7.4. I acquired quite a lot of enchanted wood. Well, before we get started with that, let's actually go to the place where you can buy this sword so I can show you guys why it's so good and how you can max it out. You can buy the Tactician Sword at the Master Tactician Funk NPC, and he's on the Foraging Island, or the park I think it's called, in the Savannah section. So you head over here, and you can see you can buy a Tactician Sword in here. So let's check out the stats. Damage is plus 210, crit chance 20%, and the special ability is that you gain 15 damage for each combat collection of tier 7 and above for its wearer. As you can see, I have all 10 of them maxed out, which is why it does 210 damage. Otherwise, it'd do something like, what, 60 damage? Yeah, something like that. Anyway, you can buy it for 35,000 coins. I would say it's a worthwhile investment, honestly. And right next to it, you can buy an item called the Wooden Singularity. Combine this seriously large pile of wood in an anvil with any wooden sword to add 100 strength to it. Look at the ridiculous price for this thing. It's 320 of every type of enchanted wood, plus 1.5 million coins. Luckily, I came prepared and went and got all this myself. Anyone watching the streams would know that. I spent something like 4 or 5 streams over the course of maybe 20 hours collecting all of this wood. If you go to my collections here, my foraging, I'm actually placed in 4 out of the 6 wood types because I went and did this. I'm actually, some would call it stupid, but I call it determined. I think it's finally time to buy the Wooden Singularity and apply it to the Tactician Sword. I find it no coincidence that they made this item and this item sold in the same shop. Obviously, they want us to max out the Tactician Sword, which is exactly what I'm going to be doing today. But first, I got to get some coins so I can withdraw from the piggy bank. It is 1,464,000. That's a weirdly specific number, don't you think? The chat is making fun of me. All right, as you can see, I got myself 1,464,000 coins, and I have all the wood. Oh God, boop. Oh, that hurt. That was 20 hours of chopping trees, all condensed into 1 second. The Wooden Singularity. Combine this seriously large. I already read that description. Ouch. Well, now that we gathered this ridiculous amount of wood, it's time to reforge the sword. So here's a fun little trick. I'm pretty sure when you upgrade the Tactician Sword with the Wooden Singularity, it turns it into a thick Tactician Sword, and it ups its rarity by 1. Now, what's cool about that is it preserves the reforge, I'm pretty sure, so I can cheat the system, get this thing on spicy before it becomes too expensive. There we go, spicy Tactician Sword, that's what I'm talking about. Alright, now that we got it on spicy, it is time to apply the Wooden Singularity. So we're gonna head home for this one. What are you doing here? And then we're going to go to our anvil and apply the Wood Singularity. Spicy Tactician Sword. Whoo. Look at, oh, there it is. Spicy thick Tactician Sword. 210 damage, 103 strength, 21% crit chance. I just thought about that. Holy crap. Whoa. My talisman spam's gonna need some adjusting after that one. Crit damage plus 32%, attack speed plus 7. Oh my god. It's time to make it even crazier. So I actually spent a whole lot of levels and a whole stream creating this insane maxed out enchantment book. Whew, that is beautiful. Venomous 5, Sharpness 5, Critical 5, First Strike 4, Giant Killer 5, Execute 5, Lethality 5, Ender Slayer 5, Cubism 5, Impaling 3, Vampirism 5, Lifesteal 3, Looting 3, Luck 5, Scavenger 3, and Experience 3, all with 1 anvil use. That is 1 spicy sword. And we got an enchanting level from that. Oh boy. Okay, this is already a huge upgrade from our aspect of the end, but we're not done yet. We have 10 hot potato books to put on this bad boy. And there it is. There it is. The spicy thick Tactician Sword, 10 hot potato books, wooden singularity, max enchantments, spicy on top of all of it. But we're still not done. We have to put telekinesis on it. Thank you very much. 100 coins, give it telekinesis. There we go. Now we do have one more thing we can do with this sword. I had been holding back for a long time with runes, but we have a decent amount here. We have a maximum 2 more tries at this. Or 3 more tries, actually. No. Game, don't do this. Don't make my chat spam a bunch of L's. Ha ha! There it is. That's what I thought. And there it is, guys. Fully maxed out. Spicy thick Tactician Sword. This thing is now officially the best wooden sword in Hypixel SkyBlock. Now, it's time to see how much damage we can do with it. Now, before we get into that, accessory bag. I have every single talisman in this game except for the Ender artifact and all of the Slayer talismans that are above level 2 or 3, and I'm missing the bait ring. But overall, our talismans are way stronger than last time. We have a 94% crit chance. Now, if we were to talisman spam all the way, 100% crit chance, 414 strength, 367 crit damage with no potions. Alright, so now if I were to hit you. What? Was that a wood sword doing 30,000 damage without potions? Hold on a minute. You're serious? What? What? I do 30,000 damage. Oh, we're not done. We are not done. We're gonna push the limit even more. Alright, here we go. We're going. Okay. Alright. Yeah, cool. It's fine. Aspect of the end, I've never heard of it. What is that? Keep in mind, guys, the last time I did a wooden sword video, I was on my main profile, which had superior dragon armor. But since then, it got hacked and insided, and I left it. So we're back with the strong armor today, which is only a couple % worse. But, like, oh my lordies. Alright, we're almost done brewing that. We're also going to need to make some strength potions. Alright, chat, here we go. Now we're going to test out the real potential of this sword with critical 4, strength 5, spirit 3, in the end. With everything, including night vision charm, let's not ignore him, we do 456 strength, 437% crit damage, and 100% crit chance. And boop. 38,739 damage with a wooden sword. Let's go kill some zealots with this bad boy. So does that mean we could kill a runic one shot? I think it does. We do even more damage because they have more health here. Oh, you know what's cool about this? If I swap to my farmer's boots, I instantly get a ton of speed. But if you go here, I still have 100% crit chance. Oh boy. Boop, boop. And if I combine this with the rogue sword, I have 332% or 322% speed. Oh my goodness. Wooden sword, 322% speed, 100% crit chance, almost 30,000 damage against anything that's not an Enderman. Anything that is an Enderman takes almost 40,000 damage a hit. Well, there you have it, guys. That is the power of the Tactician Sword, Wooden Singularity, and the most insane talisman spam that you've ever seen. Now, since I have this sword, I can finally take on Slayer bosses. And now that I can take on Slayer bosses, that means I can get the remaining talismans in the roster, which means I can get my damage even higher. And considering how long that's probably going to take, I could then get my damage up even more. Because I'll be gaining crit chance, crit damage, maybe even some speed from the Slayer quests. I might be able to get myself a superior dragon set by that point. It's gonna be insane. Block harvest particles. There we go. So watch this. Boop. There it is. Dead. Oh, that is satisfying. Look at that blood splat. Oh, we should probably empty our inventory. Hold on. But yeah, the solo profile with zero help from anybody got here by my own blood, sweat, and tears. Literally, blood splat effect included. Oh my. I love it. Strongest wooden sword in the game. Also today, I wanted to keep it low-key because things were going insane. We crushed our live concurrent viewership record. We got like 4,300 people watching at the same time, which is insane. I have never reached that sort of peak before, and most YouTubers have never hit that kind of peak before. And it was the day after a stream I only had 200 people watching. That's the power of the Tactician Sword. Do a tier 3? Not a bad suggestion. Yeah, you know what? Let's go do a Sven quest. Why not? Right? Yeah. Go kill some doggies. Yeah, so I think the maximum damage we observed was something like 40,000 damage to Enderman. So that's kind of insane. I think the maxed out Midas did like 50k, but that cost 50 million coins. This cost like 3 million coins. Well, 1.4 million coins plus 20 hours of my life. Uh-oh. Oh god, I'm getting hit all over the place. Oh, guys, we did it! We did it! We took out a tier 3, guys!